Thank you, Saz, for allowing me to work with you for 4 years. 4 years I've spent trying to get you to use ProtoPage. Every time I show it to you, you don't look at it, you don't stare at it, you don't see how great it is. You don't see the value of it. You don't see how much you could earn from it. You don't see that you can be doing ProtoPages and register them with Voice 404 for £100 with registering Wix and WordPress and Webador. And you throw me out of the shop today. You throw me out of the shop for asking you for an invoice for £85 for an advertising logo for you and some stationery for your new business refurb. And you threw me out of the shop. You wanted a website doing for £200. I contacted your web service provider and asked him to put a link on your website to site under construction. I've got Richard ripping that website for you, and I needed 2 libraries. One library for the images and 1 library for the CSS. That's cost me £115, so I invoice you for that. Hosting for those sites is £360, so I invoice you for that. Essential work for a website, essential work, and you want it for £200. The rest of the invoice is for the advertising, the media advertising. Represent at $80 an hour, which I'll do the prezi for you and charge you next to nothing for it. And a Powtoon, which people, I've got a company to do Powtoon. I do Powtoon for you and charge you for that and invoice you that. Well, you didn't pay the invoice, you refused to pay the invoice, and you threw me out the shop. You assaulted me. You assaulted me, and I've raised an incident with the police. Incident 16422-106-2022 to say that you verbally assaulted me. You didn't touch me, but you verbally assaulted me. And that you threatened me to be sectioned. Now, working for you, I got sectioned at High-Tech Computers, at Audi's, trying to sell Strapbox, working on a salesman commissions report. I wanted a salesman's commission report by the salesman to say that High-Tech Computers were selling Strapbox. And all I wanted was a High-Tech commission report placing on a new Audi when it got sold. I tried to negotiate a salesman actually to do sales of Strapbox, and I toyed with the fact that if he gave us salesman's commission, that we could put a Strapbox on the back of the car at Audi. But he phoned the police and I got sectioned. Now, I said to the police I'd be working for High-Tech Computers for £1,000 an hour when I was in Adderley Park. And I was Adderley Park working on business plans for you. And you can look at the new businesses that I've done for you. If you look at Project Pegasus in your High-Tech Computers website. So have a look at Pegasus. There's all the business opportunities that you've got. Now, it takes me half an hour to set up a new business at £1,000 an hour because I do 4 websites. That's £250 a website. You want charging 200, so I'm not far away, so I'll discount it to 200. So I'm taking you through small claims. I'm going to claim everything back that it's cost me to work for you. So I'll be recording the procedures for going through small claims, and I'll put that on your website. How to do a small claim. I'm going through a small claim procedure, and I'll record it for the community. and then we'll put it on Granada Reports, and then we'll call Granada Reports, and then I'll go on Granada Reports to tell him what it's like working as a community guardian. Because working as a community guardian, you get people coming at you with baseball bats. Fact. When you talk to the lady of the house, and she says she wants to get people involved, right? Husbands come out with baseball bats at you. That's a fact. It's happened to me. No, I'm not going to report who it is, because that's my risk as a community guardian. I risk these things. You know, men in houses are very violent. They're awful people. So that's a risk that I take, and it makes me vulnerable. And that's why I'm sectioned, because I'm vulnerable. But I'm not. I'm a big man. I can look after myself. I work as a community guardian. In fact, I don't do work as a community guardian now. I work as a digital champion. So you'll be invoiced as a digital champion, not as a community guardian. You'll be invoiced as a digital champion for 4 years working for yourself as an agile project manager. Record me time as an agile project manager and invoice you.